guys, it's Sky bringing another video. So I want to give you guys an update with what's going on. I've been really happy. I've had some really good conversation with friends lately just about my situation and really trying to get them to understand me more and come to terms with some of my flaws that really makes it hard for me to have successful friendships with people and to allow people to get closer to me. Like I told you guys in my last video, I really have a hard time throughout my life really allowing people to get close to me. I get to the point at times where I could be very stubborn and I could push people away because I'm scared to get hurt. So, it's something that I've struggled with my entire life, and I'm really trying to really work on that and allow people to get closer to me and be open to them. I have some really amazing people around me that's made my whole transition a lot more easier, and it could have been way more difficult. I sometimes am blinded by the amazing people that I do have around me. I can allow myself to really fall into this hole of feeling negatively about myself. And it's something that I've struggled with. There's things throughout my life that made it very difficult for me to see, the positivity in my life and to recognize, what makes me special. And it can take away from my, my really, carefree and positive attitude. And I'm really coming to terms, with the things that I've struggled with, and I feel like I'm improving not only as a person, but just as a friend. At times I can feel like I'm the victim at times, but I don't see how I can treat my friends and push them away sometimes. I've always tried to be a good person to people, but, I at times allow my emotions to really, affect, my mentality of having confidence in myself and seeing, what I've been able to accomplish and how strong I've been able to become. So, it's something that I'm really working through right now, and I feel so much better. Like I told you guys on my last video, I had a falling out with a few friends at softball, and I was trying to push away from them, but they stepped in, they talked to me, they're amazing. They really made me feel like I'm cared about. And sometimes I'm blinded. I guess I don't think that people love me sometimes, but listening to people talk and what they say about me, I feel honored. They say some amazing things about me, and I didn't realize how much they truly care for me, and how much what they really think about me. And I'm grateful. I feel loved and appreciated, and that's something that I've had a hard time with throughout my whole life, feeling for myself, and it made it really hard to come to terms with me being different than others, of being transgender, and I found struggles to fit into my family because there's not anybody like me. I'm a lot different than the people in my family on both sides, and it made it hard to be confident. But, with, what makes me different, it also brings a level of respect that I didn't realize people had for me for being strong enough to go through what I have been through. So I do want to apologize. The last couple of days I haven't felt good. My throat's been bothering me, and, I've been sick. I've been fighting through that the last couple of days, so I do apologize. Hopefully it doesn't affect this video too much. I really want to, update with you guys with what's going on. I'm been really happy. I've been focused, and I really have just been, looking to move forward and to, try to improve. There's things in my life that, I battle through all the time. Nothing's ever perfect, but I do feel like I'm headed in the right direction of being happy and successful. I been through a lot, but it's made me stronger, and it's made me more compassionate for others, because I do realize, how much everyone goes through in this world. Lately I've had a really heavy heart, with what's going on in Houston, Texas, and I have a lot of friends in Florida, dealing with the disasters that's happened with the flooding. So I've been thinking about my friends a lot and just the people that have lost everything, that have been suffering. It's, for me, I always have a hard time because, I'm very, I can be a very emotional person. I'm very compassionate about others and what they go through. So, seeing my friends, battle, with the things that, is going on in the world makes it hard. I have a couple of friends from my stream that one has lost their grandmother to cancer and another one lost their mom to cancer. And they open up to me to talk to me about this stuff. So, I'm glad I can be there for them, but it does make it difficult because I do care so much about them, and it makes me sad. It makes me sad that, people have to experience that kind of loss. And, sometimes, I take for granted the things I do have. I lost my grandma at a young age to cancer, so I've been through something like that before, and it's never easy. I had a very strong relationship with her, and every day she's been gone, I've missed her. So I feel terrible. I'm thinking about all of you. I'm always here for anyone. I know at times I can either be distracted from the things that is going on in my own life and, going through my own battles. So I feel for you guys. I have a couple of uncles right now that are, battling through their own, sicknesses. So, and it makes me sad. I love my family more than anything, and I love the people around me more than anything. So, and it's something that, it's something that I've always been like and have experienced. I really feel for other people, and it makes it hard for me to sometimes be happy myself because, I see these people's struggles. Being a streamer, I get to see a unique side of people's lives because they open up to me in private about the things they're experiencing. And I have people come to me about bullying. I have people come to me because they're transgender and they don't know how to tell their families. I have people that talk about, losing family members and just, battling their own experiences. So, and these type of things, it makes it hard for me to really focus sometimes because my mind's so much on other people, on what they're going through and experiencing. So, it's something that's been difficult. I've been really, upset because I don't want to see anybody hurting. I have a couple friends battling depression from my stream, so I'm really trying to make sure I'm there for them. It's very difficult. I'm keeping in contact with my friends from Florida, making sure they're okay, and I worry about them. I worry about everyone, whether, there's so much hate going on in the world nowadays with, how we feel about different people and how if they don't believe in what we believe in, everybody could be negative about people. So it's, it's a very difficult time. There's a lot of good, but there's also a lot of bad. And unfortunately, people are extremely affected by, this world at times, and it could destroy people. So my heart's always going out to those people. I'm always thinking of you. I'm always here for you guys. I love you guys. And, stay strong. It's never easy. I've fought so many of my own battles, and I have so many of my own scars that's made it really hard to, be happy and confident at times. But, I feel like I've gotten through the worst of times, and I've gotten to a point where I'm a lot more happier with the things that, I'm going through now. And I feel like I'm, a stronger person because of it. This world can destroy us, but it also can challenge us and, see things in ourselves that we didn't know existed. So, there could be good if you look for it, and it's important that we find that within our own lives. It's easy to look at the bad, but when you can push through that and you can focus on the good, that's when good things will happen for you. So always be confident, don't give up on the things in life that you want, and just try to, treat others with kindness and, be happy. I want that for everyone. I'm sorry that people go through, depression. I'm sorry that people struggle in their lives. I want everyone to be happy. Unfortunately, this world makes it hard for that to be accomplished sometimes. But I promise you, though, that good things can happen if you keep your mind in a positive, mindset. So, I'm thinking about everyone, either if it's, when they're suffering from natural disasters with the Houston and the Florida, I love everyone. I hope, good things happen for them. I hope people get back on their feet. I see so many amazing stories with JJ Watt and other people donating money and helping others out. And that is so amazing. It's so amazing to see pictures during such difficult times of people helping each other, and that's what this world could be about. And those are the kind of people that's out there. And it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you come from. All it matters is how you feel in your heart and how you treat others. So, there is good out there, and it doesn't matter who you are. It's in everyone. It's our decision whether we want to be caring and compassionate or not. So, things are going good. I've been, struggling a little bit in softball, which has been frustrating, and that's made it, difficult for me because I'm very competitive, and I get frustrated with myself. So, a combination of that and pushing people away and just feeling like certain people didn't care about me, can make me get in my little moods where I keep to myself, where I don't, open up and share things, and I don't like to be like that. So, those are the things that I'm trying to fix in my own life. When I came out with my last video of pushing people away and not trusting people, I had a lot of people come to me opening up, saying that's how they are too. So I feel very grateful that I made that video, because not only did it bring awareness to me that other people, go through what I've been through, but it allowed people to really feel like they had that connection with me where they were the same way. So hopefully they can, like me, work on that, because, it's important to give people chances and to understand that there's amazing people out in this world that can really not only help us change our lives, but we can help them change their lives for the better. So, I want to share that with you guys and, allow you guys know what I'm going through. I have a softball tournament coming up this week, so I'm excited about that. Hopefully I can start playing better. I'm so frustrated with myself. When I go out there lately, though, too, my mind really hasn't been focused on, playing. I haven't been playing that much. It's, I just, I can go through my little phases where I just keep to myself, and I'm really trying to break that side and, improve. I feel very lucky. I'm a huge sports fan, like I've told you guys plenty of times. Every year I get excited for football season, and I do fantasy teams. So, we have a fantasy draft that I go to every year. It's an auction one, and it's really fun. It's very competitive, and it's strategic, because when you have, salaries, on the teams, makes it more difficult. It's a 16-team league, so it's very difficult. It's very competitive. It's never easy. So, I have fun doing that every year. But when I was going there, I have a friend. Well, he's a friend of my brother's, but we've been in the same league for a very long time. And he streams and he does YouTube, and he's really successful. He's done it a lot. He's a former professional soccer player like my brother. He streams FIFA and does videos with FIFA, and he knows people on YouTube. And so, I sat down and talked to him, and he took the time to talk to me. I'm not very good about reaching out to people. I'm, like I said, with, how I act with other people, I'm very stubborn, and I'm always like, I can do this myself, so, and I reached out to him. He has always been, a family friend. My brother goes back a long time playing soccer to him when he used to be in a club team when they're younger. So, we've always had a connection to their family. They're amazing people. So I was really grateful he took down the time, to talked to me, and he made me feel good. He made me feel like he cared, and he said he would do anything to help me. He gave me his personal information. So, I can't even tell you how that made me feel that day. The fact that he just cared that much. And he was talking to me. He's like, I give you credit, you have amazing story, and anything I could do to help. So I felt really honored, and I know good things are happening in his life, so I'm very happy for him. But that really made me feel really good inside. And that was during the week where I made the videos, so everything's been headed in the right direction. I need to make sure I email him. I haven't done that because I've been streaming so much lately, so I need to stay on top of that and just keep in contact with him. He made me feel very good that he took the time, and I myself was proud of myself, because I'm very stubborn with that. I can be very difficult where I don't open up in that sense, where I try to form a connection with somebody. And it was good because he's like, I would love to bring you on a video and do a collaboration. So I was like, heck yeah. I've never done a collaboration with anyone besides my brother when I explained his story on my video. So I'm excited about that. So we'll see where that goes. But things are headed in the right direction, and I feel very positive with the things that are happening in my life right now. I just need to stay focused and keep that mentality going, because that's really what's going to lead me towards a more successful direction. So I'm excited about that. I've feel very positive right now, and I feel like all this, all the difficult times that I've been through, all the difficult roads that I've struggled on, I feel like things are looking up. And I myself is always trying to improve as a person, and really get over what makes me difficult at times, because I know that I can be a pain with my emotions of pushing people away. So I'm sorry for anybody I've done that to. I really need to improve in that sense and give people a chance to get to know me. So I hope all of you have been good. I want my friends out there that are struggling to know that I care about them. I apologize for being difficult at times of pushing away, like if I think that you didn't care. I've been dealing, ever since I've been streaming and doing YouTube, I've dealt with negativity. Even on my last video, I had somebody's call me a faggot and saying that nobody wants me around, that I should kill myself. And I was like, whoa, like, that's crazy, like, to treat somebody like that. For me, I've dealt with a lot of negativity like that in my life. So that kind of stuff doesn't affect me. I'm sure there is people out there that don't care about me, but I do have a lot of amazing people out there that respect me, that, really say positive comments to me, and I'm grateful for that. I'm not perfect, and, I know I have my own faults and struggles, so, I'm never claiming to be that, so to the right people, they care about me and they respect me and love me, and that's for everyone. There's always people out there that you might not think that care as much as they do, and that's really what's come to light lately, because people have been telling me that they see me struggle at times and it hurts them. They feel like they're not good friends because they haven't been there, and that breaks my heart, because I put them in that situation where I hurt them. And I don't want that. I do have good friends. Unfortunately for me, there's times where, I can really push away and just become stubborn, and I need to stop that and realize what kind of people I have around me, and continue to share my story to reach other people. Because, like I said in my first video, and what I'll continue to say, if I was just able to help one person with these videos, that's all that matters. So, I'm truly grateful with, all of the people that believe in me. I've been getting a lot of people subscribing to me on Twitch, and it means the world to me. I started off streaming, didn't think I would be successful. I really didn't think that I would continue to do it. It was something that I was just trying out, and I ended up being good at it, and it become really, natural to me. It's easy for me to communicate and to game at the same time and form connection with people and make people happy. So I feel like, I can be a really good entertainer, especially when I have, my good days where I'm positive and I have a good vibe and I just have fun. So I've had people tell me that during difficult days they come into my stream and I make them smile. So I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful for all the people that have believed in me. I'm always going to be here for you guys. I think about all of you, every day, the things that you go through. I wish you guys the best, and I always hope that you guys can see what makes you special, because I see what makes you guys special. And I will continue to encourage you guys to pursue the things in your life that makes you happy, because I believe that we all have a chance to be successful and to be positive. So I've missed you guys. I'm always here. I'm thinking about everyone that's gone through difficult times with the floodings. I love you guys. Stay strong, and know that there's people out there that love you. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. It helps me out. If you want to know more about my life, subscribe. I love you guys, and I will see you guys on the next video.